Buongiorno and welcome to episode 6 of Bowers by the Beach. Today we're going to do this video primarily inside because we're dealing with those Sirocco winds that come from Africa. And you can see my hair is pretty much a mess today, but we call this time of year Marzo Pazzo because the March weather is literally that crazy. It was very warm when we started out the day today. The winds are blowing, and then tomorrow it can be something completely different while the seasons are doing their thing changing here in Sicily. And including because of the fact that the waves are coming from the south and we're on the north coast. I don't know if you can see, but the waves behind me don't roll into the shore. They push out. So let's go inside because today it's going to be all about the inside. All right? See you soon. Okay, we're inside and there have been many developments since we've been here last. The biggest is what's happening with the windows, but I'm going to let somebody else tell you more about that. There's Salvatore. Okay, so let's head back here. Who's back here waiting for us? Here we are! It's the Bowers. We have one more episode that we can have with them until they return, and then we're going to show you what the place looks like finished.
The final reveal in May.
Yes, the final reveal.
Yes.
We were just admiring the work that Salvatore's team has been doing. They're in the process of chipping out where repositioned of the doors are going to go, and also the windows, because like we said, in the last episode, we're making the windows a little bit wider, a little bit taller. Same thing with the doors. The doorway that used to be here, a single door, is actually going to be more of like a double French door about here. And so much taller, a lot wider, a lot more glass. And that's going to be one of the things that makes this environment look a lot bigger than it actually is.
And one thing I noticed that has me excited, I sleep on this side of the bed.
Okay.
So what I just discovered is, Marianne, if you want to come over here.
We'll follow you.
You want to follow me?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see what you see.
When I get out of bed in the morning, I get to step out and I get a view of the ocean.
Sea.
I know you can't see it in the video, but it's there. And so what they're doing right now is they are repositioning the kitchen window because where they are blocking it in was the old window, but that is where our refrigerator is going.
And then the much larger window
Yes,
and
and
taller window.
so we've also expanded the window and raised the window. So we can take you out to the kitchen.
So come look at this view as they start to chip out the window. That's going to be the new cutout, the height and the direction. And then you see the sea view out through the window right now. That's where we're going to serve drinks and have.
You can see that up close now, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna.
All right, so let's go back here. We'll explain a little bit of what you're seeing on the ground. So throughout the house, what they've been doing is they're running all of the electrical and all of the plumbing, and that's what you see these little grooves here. So they took the floor up, which exposed everything throughout the house. And then what we're able to do is rerun the electrical and the water to all the specific areas that we want. So all those little bumps in the road on the ground that you see are eventually going to get covered up in cement, but underneath them is all of our electrical and water.
And that's why I tell people it really is almost beneficial to start from scratch because then you've got the opportunity to do all of this under the floor instead of going into the walls. Okay? All right. Take us away, Chad.
Okay, so out here, we are loving this archway. Every day we come through this archway and we're so glad that we decided to make this a lot larger and taller, because if you come back here, as Raquel mentioned, when you stand in the bedroom and look that way, you see full line of sight to the whole house and that beautiful window that we were just talking about.
And the whole archway.
Now here,
Yeah, it's great.
what we're going to be doing is, as I mentioned, this is going to be a double French door positioned more over here. And then when you come outside, this is going to be one of the air conditioners for the bedroom. This is going to be some of the electrical and the water that they punch through. We're going to have a washing machine out here, and then we're also going to have kind of like an external wash house. It's going to hide our water container. So this is going to be moved more over here. And then right here is going to be our washing machine for clothes, and then other things, you know, mops, brooms, whatever, that we don't want to keep in the house. But it's going to be like a shed, like an aluminum shed or a PVC type shed, but outdoor storage space, but it's going to look nice and then hide, you know, kind of the equipment that you don't really want to look at.
Perfect.
And then over here, I don't think we mentioned this last time, one of the things that we asked Salvatore that was really important was we wanted like a hose bib, some external water source, whether it's to hose things down, to water some plants. I even put in like a fish cleaning table right here. I don't know. Depends on how good of a fisherman I am.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, you know, to be able to wash my hands.
We didn't know Chad was a fisherman.
Well,
Well,
he fishes. He doesn't really catch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I go fishing.
okay.
I go fishing. I don't go catching very.
Okay.
But for that one rare, you know, occurrence, I can put my mahi right here, clean it up, wash my hands, everything external. So we've got, you know, it's a water source, an electric source, you know, because last thing you want to do is be dragging cords and all that all over the place.
Yeah.
So we've got it.
Oh,
One thing that you can
perfect.
see that we've done from the outside as well is the bathroom window we shifted over this way. It was kind of impeding on our shower area where the glass was going to be. So we decided shift it over about 6 inches, and then that way we have a little bit more room for our shower, and it's not going to be in the way of
Yeah.
pretty much anything else.
Why don't we look at that from the inside?
Sure. Let's go in. Okay, so this is the master bathroom, I guess. This is the window that Raquel was just talking about. So the window used to be over here, and this is where our shower is going to be. And so we had the Salvatore and his team make, again, the window a little bit taller, but move it over this direction. So this will be our shower area. This will be a glass partition where you step out. This is where the nozzles and all the controls are going to go, the water access. Okay. Over here is going to be where, I think we mentioned before, but hot water heater up top. We wanted it in here so it's not something that you have to look at. You know, we're trying to make all the eye-appealing decisions ahead of time, so it's not like you walk into a beautiful bathroom,
The aesthetics.
but you're also staring at a water tank. So they're
Right.
like, let's think it through. So the water tank is going to go up there, out of the way. This is all just going to be for towels and linens. And then over here, you know, we were saying before, this is where all the trenching and everything happens. So this is going to be like the main water control. This will have a panel over it, but all of this is where you see those little dimples, those little ridges in the concrete. This is where they've buried all these lines to protect them, and then they'll put concrete over this before they tile. And then lastly, on this part, this is where the toilet's going to go. So toilet facing this way. And then this is where our vanity, so hot and cold water, drain, power supply for the light switch, the mirror. There you go. So it's
Perfect.
coming together. Everything's laid out, and now
It's going to be such a grand bathroom because of the fact that those ceilings
I
are
can't wait
so
for you to see the tile.
high.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
We're very excited about the types of tile and the colors that we picked out. It's going to be very unique, we hope, and it's going to accent, again, the height of the ceilings and all the light.
Okay. So you can see from the outside here what has happened with the window. That area they're closing in, And then it's actually going to start. Show them where the new window starts.
This is the old window that they're closing in. This is where the new window's going to start. It's going to go over to there and up to there.
Fantastic. That will be, the ultimate picture window.
Yes.
That when you look out, you see this, but not not all that rock. But you know what's funny about this rock, people? This is what their walls were made out of. You see these huge boulders? Those came out of the walls when they were opening up these windows. So they're deciding right now, keep the stone, get rid of the stone, what are we going to use it for? All of those kind of things.
If anybody's got any ideas, we'd love to hear it in the comments.
Oh,
'cause
there
it's
you go.
beautiful. It's beautiful stone. It's, some of the pieces are like,
The boulders.
yeah,
They're boulders. Yeah, exactly.
Give us some
give
ideas.
us some ideas on.
Not much has changed in the guest room.
No?
So we'll come back in our next video, and I'm sure there's going to be some updates. They'll probably start working on opening up those windows.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going to say bon viaggio to Raquel and
you.
Chad,
Ciao, Tucci.
and have a great trip back.
Thank you.
By the time you return, your home is going to be ready for you.
I know. We are
How
excited.
exciting.
We're excited. So we'll see you guys in May.
Okay, everybody. See you later. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, Tucci.